Good morning everyone, welcome to Montfaucon. Oh, it's pronounced Montfaucon. It's actually quite nice here today. The sun's out, well it's trying to come out, and it's not too bad. The weather's pretty mild, there's no wind blowing, not yet anyway. You do get quite a bit of wind being on this corner. And if you haven't already and you do like our videos, please subscribe. It does really make a difference to the channel, and it sort of keeps your motivation up a bit. And if you like the video, if you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be also fantastic. And if you want to leave a comment, ask any questions, you're more than welcome to do so. Because you know we do like a comment and we do like to answer questions. You open yourself up to people wanting to know things about who you are, where you're from. Well, I'm sure you can tell by the accent where we're from. Some of you anyway. So yeah, any comments would be greatly appreciated, and I will let you go now. Done enough chatting, don't want to bore you, and we'll see you next time. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and let us know what you think. I'll see you soon. I'd also like to give a shout out to Rob and Lisa. Their channel is called Escape to France Charente. I will leave a link in the description for you to go and take a look at their channel. It's one of our channels that we watch and really enjoy.
Right, got a bit of time to myself. Still at work. I'm going to do a bit of Lorraine wants like a trough making for strawberries. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make one out of some scrap wood again today, and then because we don't want the strawberries on the floor, so we want them, off the ground. So I've got these offcuts of some posts that we used in the orchard to put the fence up. So I'm going to use them as legs. Right, now what I've got some 4x1, which is old panels. If we have it 8 inches, me personally, I think that might be a bit too high. So I'm looking at around 6 inches. I think it'd be about 6 inches in height, should be fine. I'm going to cut one of these down. The exact measurement is this, which that's 100mm. Exactly what that is now. Right, that's 5 3/4 inch. So that should be plenty. Right, that's it the right way. So that's like, that's basically the shape of it. I could have done it on a bit more of a chamfer, made it a bit wider, but I don't know, I think that should be plenty for strawberry plants. Because you see people going them in teapots and things like that. So I think that should be fine. I hope so anyway. As I say, I'm not green fingered, so I'm not 100% sure. And what I could do is I've got these strips off them. So if I take them strips the opposite way, that should take that straight. Oh yeah. And I can just tack them off on top of there, and that should stop water going down the scrolls then. Oops. Whoops, that was meant up. Right, where I'm up to is I've just put 2 legs on like that, and then what I've done on the inside, I've put nice big bolts in with washers. I don't know if you can see them in there. Yep. So the legs go on like that. One side, one the other. Then what I'm going to do for stability, I'm going to cut one of these legs right through the centre, and I'm going to cut it from there to there, so it comes from the inside through to the back of that, and it just gives that to stop them. They won't open out, they're absolutely solid, but just in case anyone does lean on it, put too much pressure on it, or thinks they can sit on it. Nice big washer. Then I've got my trusty Bosch impact driver. Send it through a little bit. And that is in. Absolutely solid. The washer stops the bolt going through the timber. Here we go. It's finished. The legs, I just put that on the outside. On the inside there, because the legs one's set back from the other, it's on the inside there, and I've cut it out so it fits there, and I've done the same on that side. Now the thing is, very sturdy. If Lorraine's not happy with the top, then I can always change it, put a different one on, but I think she'll be fine with that. As I say, it's only for strawberries. If it's not for strawberries, it's for herbs, and it'll just go outside. I'm back again, back in this barn. Right, I finished this yesterday, well last night, so it's now dry and I'm able to touch it now. But Lorraine came in, she had a look, and she came up with an idea. It's quite clever, Lorraine, sometimes. And what she wants this, a piece of batten along here like this, and then she wants other little boxes making and sticking on. So she'll have the strawberries there, and she wants the herbs here. So this will have boxes screwed onto it, going all along, just big enough for herbs. So I'm going to crack on with that, get that done. Go on. What I wanted is something like that. There we go. Little project done. Believe it or not, but this year the race was filled up with the compost for the strawberries. That actually took 40 litres of soil. I will have compost, a 40 litre bag. And that's the actual depth. Right, as you can see, back up the ladder again with this roof. It's a nuisance. I honestly don't know what's happened here, but I'll show you what the wind's done anyway, the damage. So today, as I said in my video the other week, it was put up temporary until the weather got better. I'll just show you what it's like now at the moment. There you can see that gap there, just tease along. You can just see the gap there under the metal. And what was happening with this, it was flapping in the wind. And I had to come up and put some bricks on it. So what I'm going to do now is take it all off. Me personally, I think the fascia boards, see I've got off the old ones when I put this on. But I think this originally should have been slightly higher. So when I put this on, it falls into the roof like that, so water runs off it and runs onto the tiles and it goes back down again. That metal?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the holes?
The holes?
Yeah, if you come here, you can see the holes in the metal. So that wind last week totally blew it and ripped it off. You see it?
Oh, yeah. Probably can't pick that up on camera, but
that's what it's done. It's ripped the screws out. So I've got to put all that to that was.
Okay.
I can't believe it's ripped them off. Can't. Snap that one. It's actually bent the screws. Yeah, look at that. Apparently it's totally bent it. This is where the problem is. So what I was thinking of doing, but I can't do that. I think what's going to have to be done, this here, it's got to be taken off and lifted higher. It's too low. See, yeah, so what you've got the roof tiles here higher than the fascia, but that's the way they used to have it, and maybe that's why they've always had problems. So I think what I need to do, I need to take this off, all off, and raise it up. Yeah, so that's all got to come off. Sorry, told you, little job turns to a big job. If up here, right, it's right, the fascia is higher than tiles, which is the way it should be. But as we go further down and further down, it doesn't. So this has got to come off. What's up, girl? Oh, what's up?
Come on.
The wind caught that.
Yeah.
Easier because it's in two pieces. I haven't got much to play with on the other side.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can do is try and batten it out on top of that. Put noggins on top of this one on the side so I can screw to them.
Yeah.
So maybe better doing that, mightn't I?
Yeah.
If you look at the fascia here, it's lower than the tile, which it should be higher. So you can't take it higher because it means it's just going to flap about in the wind. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put noggins in each one of these all the way up. All the way up until I get to the top. I'm going to screw them down to this, and then I'm going to take that fascia higher. See, it's like this, so you can see that's what I don't like. So I think I'm going to have to find another tile and maybe cut that one. That's better. Well, I did have spare tiles on in the barn and at the back in the orchard, so I've just got one there and what I've done, I'm replacing that one because as you can see it's just it's totally shut right down, so the water's not going to run on that, it's going to just basically just build upon it. So done that one, nice and clean, nice and smooth, and hopefully that'll do a better job. Also, if you look at the ends, that's got the curve on it, that's totally snapped off. So we'll go and put this one up. As you can see, that's the new one I've just put in. That sits nice and neat, a nice little cup, sends the water down. So I'm made up with that one now. Absolutely made up. Now if you look at the top there, that's what you can see. The third one from the top, that is exactly the same. It doesn't go all the way in and the water's not running off it properly, so I'll be replacing that one as well. Now I've just got my last noggin on the end. Just going to put this last piece of tile in. Right, all the noggins are in, so now I'm going to start getting this fascia put back on. That tile I'll be able to do before I put the flashing on, so that won't be a problem. But yeah, that's what we need them to be like. I'm happy with that now. Let's just crack on.
Did you have it upside down?
Upside down?
You have, haven't you?
No, there's two pieces. Look at the other end, see? And it becomes a curve. See?
Broke it now.
No, that's the way it's supposed to be. Shouldn't have been that far out. Push me wood off.
Let you off.
You let me offload you, don't you, Lane?
Yeah.
Aye. So I've done that, the lip. I'm a dip, but I'm going to do a lot neater. I'm going to get a piece of wood or a piece of metal block and I'm going to tap that down so it's more square on the edge. But we've never used this before. I don't know what the script is on keeping this down to stop it flapping. So the only thing I can think of is cut it about there, then cut it back up, and then bend that piece under and see if somehow I can get under the tile. But it might lift the tile a touch and stop the water, or the water might run off it and run down it and run into the thing. So I think that one's out of question. So the only other thing I can think of is in France you have, you can see it around a chimney stack like a silver foil, sticky foil. So but the only thing I was thinking of is getting some of that and just sticking it on the edge and just sticking all that to the tiles. That's the only thing I can come up with, because as I say, I've never used it before, so I'm not too clued up on it. So I might even go on YouTube and have a look, see if anyone else has used it, or if there's anyone out there that has used it and knows a way for me to do that. You know, let me know in the comments. It'd be well appreciated. But yeah, I'm happy with that now. When I checked the roof before with them 2 sunken tiles, where they're not sunken, they just look like that, just the age. But the bones are in there, so that wasn't a problem. I think the problem has been this. I think the water's been running down and it's been going sideways and going in. It's the only thing I can come up with. So this is done now, and we'll see when it rains, because it's going to rain in the next couple of days, and we'll see if we get any water in the shower room. If we don't, then we're on to our winner. Right then, I'll see you all a little bit later.